So we've ended up back here. We've got to go all the way back here and see see if we can change the course of history. So you don't quite see how you know which words are available and which ones aren't. So if we look at our tree, so here we can see that we've got change which has been used. So it said that charms of the tick, they've been fully used. They've been used as much as they can be. So change has been used. Struggle is a new one. Struggle hasn't been used before. So I'm gonna go for struggle. So that hasn't been used. And if we,
this is a story
I'll show you the charms
struggle.
in a sec.
Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3.
So we've had to go all the way back to chapter 3.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a massive jam last night.
Huh?
So that'll need to get delivered into town today.
Okay.
So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday?
Oh, Rollo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town.
I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off.
One for Mr. Tolliver. Oh,
one for Mr. Tolliver at the Back and Wag.
deliver jam to Mr. Tolliver.
Another for Miss Fratelli at the diner.
I've got all the voices wrong. Okay, so none for Mr. Nuncreed. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more.
I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my, jam. There are some extras in that basket for an enthusiastic gentleman.
Okay.
Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top.
No problem.
Off with you now while the day is still young.
Okay, so if we look in here, we can see all of the charms. Ooh, missus. Yeah, I've gone all awry on the old... Okay, so if you look here, like these ones have got ticks. So you can't quite see the one at the top there. But there's another charm at the top. It says chill. So chill has got a tick. Hide has got a tick. Ponder has got a tick. I didn't think that we'd used hide before. But it did say earlier if they've had a tick, then they've been used their full thing. That's what it said. And then we've got these, which is like shit and chill. Apparently we've used both of those before. These we've used strange and tickle. We've used shame before. And we've used fight before. So we've already used these. I didn't think we'd used hide already, but there we go. So we are going to struggle. And we've ended up back here. Right. Okay. So she didn't get a call. She's making a call. Interesting.
Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So what did you find? Give me the dirt.
Something happened. There was someone else there.
Wait, who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it'd be aliens.
Nope.
Zombies?
Nope.
Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be?
Rolo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after.
Oh, is it a whole thing? Sounds like a whole thing.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about it here. Meet at the treehouse tonight.
I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of.
Meet at Mission Control.
Roger that, Space Cadet.
Ay. Right. We gotta go. Oh. This way. Gotta go to the diner. Fratelli Diner. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Oh, hey, Mrs. Fratelli. Look at you.
She leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little aprons taking orders. Oh, situation breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Break. I've got a feeling she's out there somewhere yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see what we got
Mrs.
here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, they even have my name on them. How
She
thoughtful.
carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello from me, Luca. Done? Where is the bag and wag though? Bag and wag? Where is that?
If I could be left alone, Mr. Young Mr. Van Horn.
Oh sure, not to bother you. Sorry.
It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being married and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. Truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing.
Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking?
Both, I suppose. Never really chose any of this. More of a duty to my family. For our legacy.
Sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Right, where is the bag and wag? What is that? It's not this place. Maybe it's here? Is it this guy? Mr. Tolliver?
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one.
Hello.
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
I'm gonna try a new voice for Mr. Tolliver. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, the ones on top. She even wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. Oh. Is Granny a drug dealer? Just taking in this jam. Nothing to see here, just jam. Nothing suspicious about my jam. How'd you get the ice cream cold? You keep them on ice. Where do you got the ice from? I don't know, it's my cold. How do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert. Do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. The voices are all jumbling together into a lovely weird stew. What's in the jam? What's in the jam? Just gonna scoot past those suspicious people at the Beacon. Oh god, Mr. Noncreed. Oh no. Oh. He's creepy. I think he is the fucking guy in the suit. Got some jam for you, Mr. Noncreed. Luca, you see. Chip. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. Guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case...
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until next time I see you, Gran. God, he's so creepy! He's so creepy! Hey, you! Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect, follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you to ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? What just happened? Where'd you go? Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favourite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what's your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh
yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you can both stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, down 1. 4 to go, I guess. What Nelly means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Oh, Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I already actually asked him if he would like, and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Pineapple on pizza. Mwah. Mwah. Just love pineapple on pizza. It's my favourite. It's actually my favourite pizza topping, just so you know. Just if anyone ever wants to get me a pizza, ham and pineapple, no mushrooms. Ham and pineapple, no mushrooms. Case? Are you not in the pineapple pizza crew? Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. Yeah, I owe you one. My mums are great and all, but they can just be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to that big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift thing. Great. See you there. No. I love pineapple on pizza. Okay, meet Beck at the big creepy gate. Okay. In which case I say, let's go. Was it this way? No. How did we get to the big creepy gate thing? Can't actually remember. It's through here, wasn't it? Who's this? Morning, Jeff.
What's so good about it? Another day after know that you will surprise me.
Come on now, it's not all bad. Festival's coming up.
Another festival. Golden Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. Where did that get us?
Well, it's perennial harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town.
As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and this new perennial harvest outfit.
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
What's the difference between this empty soup can and this here brown banana?
Those are both garbage.
Exactly.
That's my weird side right there.
Exactly.
You've seen me at my weirdest. You've seen me at my weirdest. It's official. 'Tis official.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide.
You've committed to the accent. I hope Jeff is in every scene. He should throw both of them in the bin.
When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
You've seen me at my weirdest. I hope you stick around. Subscribe for more amazing content.
I'm Geoff. I'm Geoff.
Did you know there's a Hocus Pocus 2 movie coming out? I did. It's out at the end of this month. No, end of next month, isn't it? End of this month. It's September. Hey, Kato.
Good afternoon, look up. Can I help you find something?
I don't know what this voice is. Maybe, maybe not. Try me! Well, there's been some weird stuff going on at the old Valentine warehouse. Next month I feel would make sense because of Halloween. Yeah, I think they're releasing it at the end of this month so that people can enjoy it throughout October. Because I was like, why are they not just releasing it at Halloween? I think they're releasing it at the end of, I think it comes out at the end of this month. I'm very excited, but I will not be watching it until Halloween. I'm going to watch it at Halloween. I fucking love Hocus Pocus. There's been some weird stuff going on at the old Valentine warehouse. I can't say anything. I can't say I know anything about the old warehouse. I don't know what this voice is. Kato's voice keeps changing. He's obviously going for a period of voice change. But empty hives don't stay empty for long. Huh?
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
The more I read about bees, the more similarities I see with people.
If a hive collapses and fails, it doesn't stay empty for long. A new queen will set up shop pretty quickly. So you're saying it would make sense for someone new to start using the warehouse? Nature abhors a vacuum. We're gonna go with that. Too many characters. Hey, Jace.
Oh, hey, Luca. Have you seen this new issue of Hank Atomic?
Not yet. No spoilers, please.
It's awesome. It's a flashback.
No spoilers, please.
We go to see how mild-mannered Henry Adams becomes
Hank Atomic, Man of Space. Oh,
Hank Atomic, Man of Space Justice. Jace, no spoilers! Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it.
Alright, Jace. Catch you later.
Roger that, Space Cadet.
Fucking Jace with those fucking spoilers.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Boring.
Mycological phosphorescence.
More like my complete loss of interest. Ugh. Ugh.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics,
Heck
most
yeah.
of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered.
So, we're going to play this for about another 40 minutes-ish. Maybe an hour if we can.
There were rarely any
Comic
actual
section
new
in the library?
editions.
Yeah, it's kind of common now.
Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck. Ugh. Gross.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries.
Nice.
Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent. I fucking knew that it was worth looking at
A
these
peek
books.
behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oof. Right. So, who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved back in a few years ago. The creepy little kid in the vest? Sounds like the one. So there's just 3 people living in that huge thing? But just show you stuff happens all the time in that place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring. Pretty much. What a waste. My mum says it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the Foul Harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone has mentioned this Foul Harvest thing. Are you all using that same ominous tone? Eventually you're gonna explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great, whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even.
It was actually a foul harvest. Just many, many chickens.
But
many,
there
many
was
chickens.
a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair.
Yes, pizza.
The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river? Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck Manors. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident to the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. And my mum's been missing for a few months now. Like missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally, we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Becca's mentioned that it's your favorite. Sorry, are we all just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, look at this move is us all a little tight.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So Beck said that you moved here for work.
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love her. Oh, she does love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Shit. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial harvest is at the forefront of evolving culture. Oh, agriculture. It's something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't.
Beck slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca. How about some dessert? I might actually have to go meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Oh, crikey, Nora. My voices are all over the place. Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be.
Wait, does this game involve agriculture? Then it wouldn't be then it would have been perfect for last week's Nintendo Direct. I think there's some like really weird agricultural stuff happening.
But Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
Put in the cult and agriculture. Oh man, we need to get back to Cult of the Lamb. Hopefully next week. Hopefully. I'd say the odds are good. Maybe we should just stay here and I'll just make a break for it. Or maybe you should just stay here and I'll make a break for
At
it.
that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Oh crikey. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Luca and Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. All of the voices are blurring into one another now. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
Tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
Yeah, it's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Oh wow! Rolo and I had a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Shucks. Nellie is clearly Velma from Scooby-Doo after she had to go into witness protection. Yeah? You think so?
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Ooh, we got a new one.
He flipped
Pungent.
open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors? Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards, some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you've moved a lot. Yep, that's the one thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. This is the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. At least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Roller can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family just doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? Guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. So then I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse! Screw this town! Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks! I hate it! I hate it, I hate it, I hate it! Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere?
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks, I needed that. Me too. I should head out, but before the rain starts again. Sure, I'll walk you out.